You guys ready for a pro tip? Don't leave your phone on your bumper. That wasn't my phone, that was Nick's phone. Mine's still good. What you're watching is page 214 of Danger Vision. Time lapse. This last week's page, it should be, well, it is already up. Unlike me, I just got up. So last week we were giving away a dog that we found tied up to a tree. It had been tied up there for like a week, and the owners had not been back to feed it or anything. He was getting skinny, and we just discovered the dog, and so we brought it home. We fed it and stuff, and let them know. See, they had moved away and they left their dog tied up. But we let them know, hey, we have your dog. We're feeding it. Please come and get it. And they never did. So we put the dog up on Craigslist. Had to go out to the city to give the dog away to these people that were meeting us there. But they were late, so my wife Nick, she left her phone on the bumper as she was waiting, and we were in the shade, like under a tree. She left it on the bumper, and then the people finally showed up like 2 hours later. We had a talk with them, talked about the dog and stuff, and her phone was still on the bumper as we got into the Jeep and drove away. And we got about 2 miles down the road. My phone rang, and it was her mother. And she said she couldn't get a hold of her phone. And then she remembered, oh, where's my phone at? We turned around and retraced everywhere we had been and found it on... and found it on the road. It had been ran over, and it completely decimated the screen and popped out the volume buttons here. It still works because if you call the phone, you can wave your hand over it, it'll answer the call. So I could call it and then wave and then answer the call and talk still. So it's just the screen and the digitizer that's busted. So what I'm thinking is, well, I got online to see how much it would cost to fix it. It's like 120 some bucks for the screen and the digitizer, and it isn't much to change them. You know, this isn't a new phone either. It's a Galaxy S5. She has since jammed her SIM card into an old iPhone 4, and it's so tiny. She's like, it's like. But she doesn't like it, and I'd like to get this one fixed. So I don't have extra money, but I was thinking maybe I could draw for it, but I don't know what to charge to draw or what to draw. That's like the first thing I want to ask you guys is how much do I charge for drawings? Is it? I mean, I don't know. But if you could comment and let me know if you think that I could actually charge for drawings, or you know, if I could make enough money to fix this screen, like 125 bucks. And I don't have like a time limit or anything because her other old phone still works and she can use it fine. That's the thing I'd like to do, is get this phone fixed. Like I said, mine's still fine, so I'm alright. Other than that, this week we went fishing, and my shoulders are hurting. Like, ow, 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 ow. And I can see that my face is red too. I'd like to get back into animating, because I haven't animated anything in a long time, ever since I got this new computer and I can't use Flash anymore. But I'd like to learn how to use another program for animating. Like, maybe I could, suck it up and try to use Adobe Animate, which I really don't like, or try to get into Toon Boom or something like that. But I'd like to animate something, but I don't have any good ideas on what to animate. I was thinking of maybe like a Q&A thing for my characters, Nos and Nick. That would be fun. Like if I could get like questions for Nos and Nick to answer, and then animate a video of them answering the questions. But I'd also have to find like somebody to voice Nos and Nick, because you don't want to hear this southern voice coming out of that character, because I don't see those characters with, you know, southern accents. So if you could leave questions for Nos and Nick down below, eventually I could maybe throw together a script where they're answering it, and maybe hunt up a couple of people to do some voice acting. The page that's going on, people were, at least on Tapastic. That's where I get most of my comics for the comments for the comic is on Tapastic, because people usually don't comment on my main website, and that's the only other place that I post it. But people were really surprised. They thought that Nick was hanging out with the bad guys, and I understand it's a slow comic where I'm only posting like maybe a page a week, and it's easy to forget things that happened like 3 pages ago, because that's 3 weeks ago. But people were a little confused because they seen Nick hanging out with the bad guys, and they had forgot that Nick has like an evil clone floating around. But I tried to make it to where you can kind of tell the difference between the real version and the clone version, you know, not just by personality, but because Nick has like the clone has like from like her left arm from here down is like Nick's normal skin color. God, I'm so red. Normal skin color, and then the rest of her is like a desaturated skin color. So if you're reading the comic and you might be confused for some reason on who is who, that's one way you can tell, is because she is a whole lot more, like the clone is a whole lot more pale than the regular Nick character. And her arm is a different color where that's what they use. It's Sunday, and I still have to work on this week's page. And I'm just I guess I'm gonna do this now, where I do the video a week later after the page has been up. Because for some reason I keep forgetting to do, like, I record the video as I'm drawing it, and then I'll time-lapse it, but then I'll just forget to do like a commentary for the video. That's why last week I just did the audio, because I'd forgotten all week to record the commentary, and I'm not sure if you like this video crap along with it, or the audio at all. You might just like the music, but that's what's going to happen, I guess, from now on, is whenever I make a page, I'll wait a week, and then I'll throw the video up. Hey, Boston. Come here, Boston. Oh, God, you're so big. Oh, he's a big baby. He likes to bury his face in you. Oh, what a baby. What a baby. What a baby. Hey, look. Look up here. Hi, Boston. Hi, Boston. Hi, Boston. Look, that's you. That's you! Look at that, that's you! You don't care. He doesn't care. That's about it for this week. Super shorts, not a whole lot to talk about. My face and my shoulders really hurt. Which is weird, because I've never had a sunburn until like maybe, let's see, I'm 30 now. So, I haven't had a sunburn my whole life. I never had a sunburn. And I've been outside, shirt off and everything, my whole life. Until like I was 26, and then suddenly it's like the sun just you know, my body just was like soaking in all of the rays, and now I get sunburns when I'm out, and now it's like I have allergies now. I'm getting old, and it's kind of depressing. But if you can, let me know in the comments commission prices, or what I could draw, or what I should draw for what prices and stuff, so I could get this thing fixed. I want to do those animations, or that animation, to try to get back into animating a little bit. So, if you've got questions for my characters, if you read my comic, leave them in the comments if you would like, or if you would, please, plucks, and we'll see what happens next week. I gotta get to making today's page, because this is the last day I get to actually draw on it. I've got sketches made out for it, if you follow my Twitter, but that's about it. So I've got the rest of today. Looks like 10 a.m. right now, so I'm a little bit due today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.